Recently, Steve Martin told me this story, and I haven't stopped thinking about it. He said, "So here's what happened. Steve has a soft spot for Chevy Astro vans, always has. His first one was back in 1986, and over the years, he's owned a whole lineup of them. They were perfect for his sales job, practical, quirky, and kind of cool in their own way. Even though they stopped making them in 2005, he still keeps one around just for fun. And apparently, the Astro love runs in the family because his son has one too. One evening, all three of his kids were home. They decided to order pizza. A young woman from the local shop came to deliver it. When she pulled up, Steve looked outside and saw an Astro van in the driveway. Naturally, he got excited and shouted, 'Nice Astro.' That's when it all went south. The delivery girl gave him a look of pure disgust, like he'd said something totally out of line. Turns out the Astro in the driveway wasn't hers, it was his son's. Her car was parked out on the street. Steve said he tried to explain, but the words tumbled out awkwardly and only made it worse. Later it hit him, the worst part of the whole thing. She was probably too young to even know what an Astro van is. To her, Nice Astro didn't register as a nostalgic comment about a quirky old minivan. It likely sounded like some creepy, inappropriate remark about her body. And that realization absolutely crushed him. In that split second, he saw it all from her perspective. A middle-aged guy she didn't know, standing in a doorway, shouting something that, out of context, sounded disgusting. It didn't matter that he meant nothing by it. It didn't matter that it was about a van. All she heard was something that made her feel uncomfortable, maybe even unsafe. And for Steve, that was heartbreaking, because he's not that guy, not even close. The thought that he might have made someone feel small, objectified, or disrespected, even by accident, was almost too much to bear. He kept thinking, how many times has she had to deal with that kind of thing? And now I've just added to it? It was an innocent comment, but it landed wrong, and in that moment, all he could do was sit with the weight of it. Steve told me, I kept thinking, what damage did I just do without even knowing it? I wasn't trying to be funny or flirtatious or weird. I was just excited to see what I thought was an old van I loved. But here's where it got deeper. I believe God is sovereign, he said. I believe he wrote everything, not just the beautiful, meaningful moments, but also the awkward, misunderstood ones too. And I wrestled with that, because I know he wrote this scene. But why? To humble me? Probably. But what about her? What was this moment for her? That's what haunted him. He wasn't worried about being misunderstood for his own sake. He was crushed by the idea that he was the one who made her feel small, and he may never get the chance to explain, never get to say, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. But even in that uncertainty, he said something that stuck with me. I don't get it, but I trust him. Somehow, even when I'm the one who gets it all wrong, God's still working. Even when I'm the vessel of dishonor. And maybe that's the point. We don't always get to be the hero in someone else's story. Sometimes, we're the one they have to forgive. Still, God wrote it. And he doesn't waste anything, not even this.